Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with one of my favorite tags that I have contributed to the Booktube community, and that is the Pay It Forward tag, part number 6. I always enjoy doing these because I really enjoy sharing with you some of my favorite booktubers with roughly 500 subscribers or less that I enjoy watching. And I feel that you should watch them, and I feel that more people in general should watch them. And so, let's get right into it. The first one has become not only one of my favorite booktubers to watch, but also one of my favorite booktubers to interact with, because she is such a cool and amazing individual, and that is Michelle from Michela's Life. Michelle reads and talks about anything and everything, whether it be contemporary YA fantasy or literary fiction. And we did a buddy read of Strangeness in My Mind by Orhan Pamuk, which I read and reviewed. I'll leave a link down below to that review. And as I am going to with all of the other channels, I will leave links down below to them. But Michelle's editing is just beyond spectacular. The way that she sets up the videos, she puts together this visual checklist, and since she started using an editing program called Wondershare, which I am going to check out for myself and maybe begin using that for season 5, things have really gone off for her, and I really feel that she's very creative with her channel, and she goes beyond expectations. And she's always getting involved in these buddy reads, and she's really doing a lot to promote her channel and also make the best out of what Booktube has to offer, and also make the most out of making friends with people who love to read, which that's exactly what we should be doing. And I feel that she should be a multi-subscriber channel. She is that good. The next one is a channel that I feel that is perhaps the most underrated in the entire community, and that is Michaela Rochella, which is operated by the title name, Michaela, but her key co-contributor is a fellow college student of hers named Gretchen. Both of them offer so much in their area of interest. Michaela's is more of a wider range, and we seem to have more in common with regard to horror fiction, literary fiction. She reads YA and fantasy, and she's also into translated fiction, and she really sees a lot of importance in translators. So Mike from Knowledge Lost, I'm sure you will enjoy this channel, and you should subscribe in addition to everybody else. But Gretchen is more into YA, and she did her senior thesis on YA covers and the cliches that come with the genre that seem to turn people off, and I am one of those customers that has been turned off for the reasons that Gretchen pointed out. But she's just brilliant. I think that if you want to get more into breaking down everything that has to do with young adult literature and its foundation and its progress, Gretchen will offer a lot to you. And I mean that. She seems to have offered more to me about the mechanics than many other people. And they have a lot of their segments, they have wrap-ups. They have wrap-ups of what they've written on their individual blogs. They have 30 Seconds to Disagree, which is their little debate show. And Diplomacy for Beginners, which also features another co-contributor of theirs. His name is Taylor. He only does that particular segment, but they all have so much to offer. They really are a spectacular multi-participant show, and they definitely deserve more subscriptions and viewership. And I will say, though, that I'm not entirely obsessed. No, I'm not. These are Gretchen's two novels that make up the Mind Evolution Chronicles. I had to check these out, and I had to purchase these, and I hope to get to them really soon. I'll leave links down below to where you can find them, or learn more about them. Next booktuber I want to mention is somebody that hasn't had as many videos up, but she plans to do much more with her channel, and she is such a delight. I'm talking about Rosie from Rosie Reads. Rosie started her channel about a few months ago. She did a newbie tag, and she did a little craft segment about how to make corner bookmarks. And she approached me about 2 months ago, asking if I would be interested in doing a collaboration, which I was quite flattered that somebody came up to me and asked if we can put together something for the Booktube community, and that was where A Book to Inspire blank came from. And I really hope that you check it out. She plans to engage in many more activities come summer, and she's going to chronicle them through her Booktube channel. And something else that you should know about Rosie's channel is when Rosie Reads reaches 100 subscribers, she plans to hold a giveaway where the winner will have the opportunity to pick 3 books of their choosing that she'll buy for whomever wins. There's quite incentive now to subscribe to her channel, but I feel that it's worth it either way because she has a lot to say about contemporary literature for sure, but she also seems very well-rounded, and she's very sweet and has a great sense of humor. Next one I want to mention is Becky from Becky Ford, and there are 2 key reasons why I enjoy watching her channel. Number 1, the books that she reads are a bit more literary, and I feel that it is quite a great contribution to the community. She enjoys reading more literary to the extent that it's contemporary, more adult fiction. But another reason why I really enjoy her channel is she has put together quite a trend when it comes to releasing pay it forward tags, which she completed her 3rd one the week before I filmed this video, and I learned a lot about some different 500 subscriber or less channels that had never come to my attention before, and I really have a great admiration for her tastes, and I think that you will have the opportunity to enjoy what you're watching as well from her channel. Next one is somebody that is quirky, nerdy, and off the beaten path, and I feel that she definitely deserves more viewership. She only has 25 or 30 subscribers, and that is quite disappointing in my honest opinion. I think she deserves so many more, especially for what she's talking about, and that is Alyssa from Sushi Dragon Master. She's completed 3 out of my 4 foodie book tags, and I enjoy hearing her answers to these questions. She reads more YA fantasy, and I think that she has she has a voice that's worth listening to as she's talking about the books that catch her attention. And even with classics, which she doesn't read as many of them, but what she does read, she has some interesting commentary about them. She enjoyed Around the World in 80 Days, and it's just funny the way that she provided her analysis of The Nose by Nikolai Gogol. The next channel I want to mention is someone who just started in the community, and the last time I checked he only had 3 subscribers, but what he's planning to do with his channel in how he's going to discuss science fiction and science nonfiction is something that really is appealing. And that is Charlie from Science and Science Fiction. This isn't Charlie Galizia from Literary Gladiators, but Charlie has so much to say about modern science fiction, classic science fiction, and he's also mentioned books about astronomy, geology, chemistry. It's just, if you're a science fiction or are into any kind of the sciences, his channel is definitely worth checking out. I'm really excited to see what he does with his channel. And I feel that going along with the ride is something that I'm going to enjoy, and I think that my science fiction and science nonfiction viewers will have a delight in checking out as well. Next one I want to mention is another relatively new channel, and this is Julia from Simply Jules. Julia has quite a wide range as well. Her favorite novel is The Road, which, coincidentally enough, I'm reading at the time that I'm taping this. But her range is, she reads anything and everything that you can think of. And she presents herself very well to the community. And her videos are not limited to reading. She also put together a very nice video about writing and how to develop a good character, which a good character, especially a central character, is a driving force to a great work of literature. And I feel that I got a lot out of that. I think that writers will get something out of that. And this is only the beginning. I think that there's so much that she can do with her channel, and I really think that you should join the ride and check her out. Next one I want to mention is Booktube's favorite book collector, and in this case I'm talking about Johnny from Johnny Keene. I don't think I've seen as many books as I did through his videos. He collects anything and everything. An area that interests him is works about Christianity and background behind Christianity. And He acquires many of his books through used book outlets, library sales, and anytime I watch his videos, I feel like I am in a cabin in the woods, by a fire, reading or thinking about books. And I really think that he's picking up attention, and I hope that he picks up more attention. Next one I want to mention is somebody who is quite unique, and that is Clara from Books and Questions. She enjoys books of a great range, primarily more so literary and classics. However, her most noteworthy contribution is Finger Puppet Shakespeare. If you've heard of Finger Puppet Shakespeare, she's the one that is behind it, and it is brilliant because understanding Shakespeare can definitely be a challenge. I feel that watching the plays as I read along helps me out the most, but her summaries are just very helpful in itself as well. And I enjoy watching anything that she puts out, especially her Finger Puppet Shakespeare videos. I recently watched the one for Cymbeline. And hopefully, and if for some reason I ever want a better understanding of a particular play, I'm definitely going to turn to Clara. And the last booktuber is somebody who is just picking up notability, and that is Graham from Megaman Chiefing. When I first came across Graham's channel, I had no idea what his area of interest was. Maybe it was fantasy, maybe it was graphic novels or comics. But Graham is into classics, literary fiction, and a great range of adult fiction that does not necessarily conform to a genre. But what he's mentioned as genres of interest are things that I would enjoy picking up as well. But I think that the person that enjoys classics and literary fiction will get the most out of his channel. He is very energetic and vibrant. He speaks with a lot of passion. He's like a Billy Mays to the Booktube community. And I think he's doing much better the longer he is with the community. His videos used to be about half an hour, which I really can't make any comments about that because we release videos, especially our discussion videos, that can get as long as half an hour. But it's also a good idea to have shorter options so that you can attract people in with not as much of a time commitment. And he's coming out with videos that are closer to 10 minutes, which either way, I enjoy hearing what he has to say, and I think he contributes a lot of great ideas and makes a lot of good selections as to what he reads and what he plans to read and how he likes what he's read. Already, these are the 10 channels that I highly suggest that you check out. This Pay It Forward tag was something I really needed to do because I really had to express my appreciation for these channels and encourage you to check them out and enjoy them. If you have been mentioned in this video, I encourage you to share some of your favorite booktubers with roughly around 500 subscribers or less, hence continuing to pay it forward. And I'll be sure to check that one out, and hopefully I can discover some new outstanding booktubers that simply deserve more attention. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you check out some more of our content. And as always, I encourage you to keep reading.